Alright, let's get into some common ASP.NET Core interview questions and their answers. Basic concepts. Q. What is ASP.NET Core? A. ASP.NET Core is a cross-platform, high-performance, open-source framework for building modern, cloud-based, internet-connected applications with .NET. It's a rewrite of ASP.NET and ASP.NET MVC, unified into a single framework. Q. What are the key advantages of ASP.NET Core? A. Cross-platform compatibility, Windows, macOS, Linux. High performance. Open source and community-driven. Built-in dependency injection. Modular and lightweight. Support for modern web development patterns, RESTful APIs, microservices. Integrated with modern front-end frameworks. Q. What is Kestrel? A. Kestrel is a cross-platform web server for ASP.NET Core. It's the default web server and is designed for high performance. It can be used directly or behind a reverse proxy like IIS or Nginx. Q. What is middleware in ASP.NET Core? A. Middleware is software that's assembled into an application pipeline to handle requests and responses. Each middleware component can perform specific operations, such as authentication, logging, or routing. Q. What is dependency injection (DI) in ASP.NET Core? A. Dependency injection is a design pattern that allows you to provide dependencies to a class, rather than having the class create them. ASP.NET Core has built-in support for DI, making it easier to manage dependencies and improve testability. Core features. Q. How do you configure services in ASP.NET Core? A. Services are configured in the Configure Services method of the startup class. You can register services using methods like add-scoped, add-transient, and add-singleton. Q. What are the differences between add-scoped, add-transient, and add-singleton? A. Add-transient creates a new instance of the service every time it's requested. Add-scoped creates a new instance of the service once per request. Add-singleton creates a single instance of the service for the lifetime of the application. Q. How does routing work in ASP.NET Core? A. Routing maps incoming HTTP requests to specific controller actions or endpoints. It can be configured using route templates, attribute routing, or endpoint routing. Q. What is attribute routing? A. Attribute routing uses attributes like route, HTTP GET, HTTP POST, etc. to define routes directly on controller actions. Q. How do you handle exceptions in ASP.NET Core? A. Exceptions can be handled using middleware, exception filters, or global exception handling. Q. What is the purpose of the appsettings.json file? A. The appsettings.json file stores application configuration settings, such as database connection strings, logging configurations, and API keys. Q. How do you access configuration settings in ASP.NET Core? A. Configuration settings can be accessed using the iConfiguration interface, which is injected into classes through dependency injection. Q. What is Entity Framework Core, EF Core? A. EF Core is a lightweight, cross-platform, and open-source object relational mapper, ORM, for .NET Core. It allows you to work with databases using .NET objects. Q. How do you perform migrations in EF Core? A. Migrations are used to manage database schema changes. They can be created and applied using the EF Core command line tools. Q. What is a RESTful API, and how do you build one in ASP.NET Core? A. A RESTful API is an API that follows the principles of REST. You can build RESTful APIs in ASP.NET Core using Web API controllers. Q. What is CORS, and why is it important in ASP.NET Core? A. CORS, Cross-Origin Resource Sharing, is a security mechanism that allows a web page to make requests to a different domain than the one that served the web page. It's important for Web API development. Q. How do you implement authentication and authorization in ASP.NET Core? A. Authentication and authorization can be implemented using various mechanisms, such as JWT, JSON Web Tokens, OAuth, and ASP.NET Core Identity. Q. What are action filters? A. Action filters are attributes that can be applied to controller actions or controllers to add cross-cutting concerns, such as logging, caching, or authentication. Q. What is Razor Pages? A. Razor Pages is a page-focused programming model that makes building web UI easier and more productive. It is similar to MVC, but is designed around individual pages. Q. What is SignalR? A. ASP.NET Core SignalR is a library that simplifies adding real-time web functionality to apps. Real-time web functionality enables server-side code to push content to connected clients instantly as it becomes available, rather than having clients continually poll the server for updates.